this is Elise. Welcome to Bossupmixmedia Embroidery Art. Okay, if this is your first time joining me, you are welcome. And if you already reviewed my channel and you know what's going on, thanks for coming back. We are gonna do a stitch that's most popular in the embroidery world, which is often used as a filler stitch. Look for flowers and petals and more shapes to come. Okay guys, I have here a design that I'm going to show you that I made myself, that if you would like to get it, I would definitely gladly send it to you by email, so you will get that free PDF and I will send it to you by email because it's so awesome, it's quick, and you will definitely learn how to do the satin stitch. Okay, with that said, come on guys, we gotta do this satin stitch. Okay everyone, this is the satin stitch. Okay, what I did, I wanted to actually, I'm going to put a little circle in one of these large holes because I just realized I want to show y'all the really pop of this. And you know what, the little circles I have, if you have one of these, I'm quite sure if you don't, you can get them at Amazon, any craft store. This will make a very good pattern for your satin stitch. So what I'm gonna do, oh, almost lost a needle there. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take one of my pencils here and I'm going to put a circle in one of my circles because I want y'all to see how fun this is to do a circle inside a circle. So let me do that real quick and I'm going to show you how to do the satin stitch. So we have a nice size circle here, a little one. So I'm just going to slightly make the circle. And there we go. Because satin stitch is like any kind of shape or form. It's like a filler. So what we're going to do, we're going to fill up this stitch. We're going to fill up this shape, which is a circle. So let's do this, guys. So usually you'll come up on your line, okay, go all the way up, and I love this color here. Okay, then you go down. Okay, there we go. And I'm doing 3 strands. Y'all notice I love 3 strands, okay? So you can go like this, bring it back up, because we're doing, like I said, a filler stitch. Okay. So this stitch is very popular with slow stitch, okay? So I figured let me do a couple of stitches with you guys to let you know that you can conquer your stitches, and this is a good way of learning it too as well. Okay, and then when you have a little gap, you see a little gap and you want them to be really close and knit, just go in between it. It might take a little strategy there, but you can do it. Make sure you got all your thread in the back. Slide your needle across and voila, there you go. And there you go. See how tightly that is? Now you can go keep filling it in. Sometimes I just go straight. Then sometimes I go forward and then I go backwards. And then sometimes I go one up and one back over across and fill it in that way too. But as long as you fill it in and make it neatly as possible, and that's what you call a satin stitch and a filler stitch. And not only that, you can pop your, meaning that you can make your satin stitch sit up too. You can do a couple of stitches underneath and then go on top of the threads, on top of your design or your threads, as I say, and go and fill it and make it pop and make it go a tad bit higher, meaning that like a 3D. Okay, so usually some people will just stay on track with one side, and then when they finish they go over. But no, me, I had to be different. Okay, and when you see a little poke, all you have to do is take your nails or your fingers and rub it down. There it goes. Smooth it back down because you don't want it to be looking deformed or out of shape there. So I'll go over here, go further this way, and then I see that little gap there. So what you do, you go in between it. This is so much fun. It's relaxing, and it's not that much time consuming, but it's really awesome. Then you take a needle in the back, which I'm not looking. I just filled the thread in the back and just carried it to the back. And I tried to do this very neat for the back too, because I don't want my thread to travel too far in the back either. So I try to do much as possible neatly as I can. Okay, now I'm going to go back up to this top of this circle, and I hope everybody is getting the idea. This is so easy. Like the running stitch is an easy stitch too. Let me bring it all the way down. Okay, then I'm going to carry this over and come over. Now I see right here, I'm going to show y'all guys. I see right there, I see a little bit of my fabric is showing there, and I don't like that. So I'm going to go to where I think right here, because I want a neatly done circle. So what I do, carry it up and go down, and then carry my needle across to make sure that this is a neatly done circle. Okay, there we go. Now try to make sure all the threads are even so I can carry everybody has their way of doing the satin stitch. Long as it's showing satin stitch, but I have it so that I usually go up and down. But there's some people will just do one way totally, and some people that's doing what I do now. But there's no wrong or right way. And I can't talk tonight for some reason, or if you're looking at this at day or night. Okay, here we go. So right here I'm gonna just finish filling that in. See, like I said, it's a filler. So here we go. Okay, and as smooth as possible. Sometimes I just go underneath, make sure my stitches are smooth, and then I pull it, and there we go. Because if you see, all these stitches are very smooth. And sometimes when I talk, sometimes I might see something, I'm like, okay, but I want to make sure all my stitches are even, because satin stitch is supposed to look even and nice and sharp. Okay, when you don't see it looking that way, just take your needle and comb it and see what you can do. I'm sorry, I'm just blocking it. I take my needle. Let me bring my needle back up on this side. Okay, and I think I'll do one more stitch, and let me bring it back down. Okay, now I usually don't go this slow, but since I'm showing you guys, I want y'all to know how to do this. Okay, now see, I just want to make sure all my threads are even. So I tightly bring it over, make sure it's tightly. Now, when you do slow stitch, you're not going to go, oh yeah, I got to make sure it's tight and everything. But if you're doing something like this and you want it to be an art form, you should always check your stitches, make sure they tightly woven, and make sure they together. Now, I have on the back of this like a crisscross but I'm going to show you that after I finish this. and I'll show you the back, because you want to do the back neatly as possible. Now, since I'm saying it, I'm gonna wonder how the back gonna look, because I really don't know how it's gonna look, but I usually try to do neatly as possible. Now I'm gonna stop here with my stitch, but this one I can go all the way across, because I can see that circle is right there, and I'm gonna put one more stitch in between that right there. So I'm gonna go back and put another stitch, because I don't want to go past this circle, so I can bring it close as possible to that line. There we go. Now see how that is? Now see right there is a line there. I want you guys to see this out me. Okay, there we go. There's a line there, and it's showing I don't want to pass that circle. So now I'm going to go right with the line here and come up, go back down. Now you can go this way, go up, go down, and then come up this way. You can go this way where that line start right there, and then go again and then come down. Or you can just do one side and one side. But I want to keep my line steady straight. I don't want no gap in between that circle. So I'm just trying to do it, bring it down and go up. And when you do this, you can do this a two-tone circle. Hey, that's what I'm gonna do. Just thought about it. So I'm gonna do a two-tone circle. Okay, let's do this. A two-tone circle, okay? Now, since I know this might be my last line because I don't have enough thread, I'm going to bring it across in the back. And I do that sometimes, and I know that it's hanging there, and I will clean that up at the end. Okay. I think that'd be awesome to do a two-tone circle, okay? All right. So with a two-tone, I'm thinking about doing a purple. Let's hit that with a purple. That would be so awesome. So let me do this. We get the thread. See, that would be awesome. So let's do that. I sound like my grandkids now. It would be awesome. Okay, so let's cut this. Do a 3-strand. Y'all know me. If you actually look at my channel, you know I'm always the 3-strand girl. So let's do it. Separate the threads. Let's see, can we do this real quick? Time is of the essence. Okay, let's hurry up here. Let's separate it. Awesome, I got it. Here we go. So usually I separate my threads like this real quick. And I think we're gonna need both of the 3 strands. So I'm gonna put this aside, put that right there. Bring my needle. Since I just emptied 2 needles, so we right on time. Let's bring them up. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, so here we go. We're gonna thread the needle. Alright, here we go. Let me show y'all close up. The eye of the needle is not that small, so it shouldn't be a problem. We're going to do a quilter's knot. I told you all guys I'm having problem talking for some reason. Okay, here we go. Now here we go. Now we're going to come up again. We're going to have a 3-tone circle. Okay, so we coming up this way. and try to do close as possible. And if not close, we can always come back later. I mean, the next stitch, not later. Don't go later. Solve your problem now. And you know what, guys? I'm going to put that green in between these two stitches. I think we're gonna make it green, the small circle. Okay, so let's try to follow this, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, I see a little bit of opening here, so I'm going to try to fill it in. And I see another filler right here, because we want to make sure the satin stitch is a filler, so you want to make sure it's nice and clean. Okay, so I'm going to finish this satin up. Now I have my needle up. Now if you're not sure if it's clean all the way, just bring your needle. Okay, you want to make sure, go underneath. Okay, I hope everybody is seeing what I'm doing. Okay, now here we go. We bringing it down again. Okay, we're going to finish this up. And the next time you will see this pattern, I will have it completely done. But I want y'all guys to see and this is the satin stitch. Now I want to make sure I got that right there. Yep, because it wasn't completed. I want that circle to be nice and neat. Okay, so here we go. I think we can get at least one more stitch, maybe two more. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Now here we go. I'm gonna smooth it out with my hands to make sure it's just smooth. Okay, not bad. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to take my needle, go across in the back, bring it down, fill it with my hand, bring the needle down. I will clean that up later. And there we go. That's the satin. Now, I want to take in the center of that circle, we're going to try to do it with the green. I think that will really bring them two colors out. And I'm going to start in the center of that circle. And you know what? This needle is a little too big. I'm going to bring a smaller needle. See, remember I said sometimes you have to change your needles up because you don't want the needle to be too big. And this needle is, let me see, make sure it ain't the same size. Actually, the head of this needle is bigger, but this one is smaller. I want to bring a smaller needle. Let's do a smaller needle. Here we go. Yeah, because 3 strands is a midpoint, so it can fit practically a lot of needles. Okay, let me thread it. Here we go. Because this is a smaller circle and the quilt is not. Sorry guys, I'm thinking you're seeing what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Bring it. All right, let's go for it. Now, we can bring the circle this way. I can bring it, or we can bring it straight across, but let's bring it downwards. Let's bring the circle the opposite way of the other stitches. See, these I put it different ways, but let's do it this way. And you know, I had a green one here, but that's okay, because this is a whole complete different circle. I did 3 colors, so let's do it. Okay, here we go. I'm hoping everybody can see this because I see it on my camera. So let's, okay. And yes, I made the best decision, I believe, with the smaller needle, because now I can do it even faster and smaller. Wow, this is starting to really look good, guys. So, and after we finish this circle, we can do one of the other shapes, and then the next time, I just wanted y'all to, I don't want this segment to be too long. I want to keep y'all guys interested in the satin stitch, so I want you to come back for more. I want you to like, subscribe, and comment. Definitely comment. And like I said, we're going to put this, if you want to download it, and we'll send it through your email. And just put your email. Just once you put the likes and subscribe and comment, I shall have your email to send it to you. Okay? All right, there we go. And you know what? This is so relaxing. And usually sometimes I just have my hoop and hold it in my hand, but it's better to have a hoop stand too when you're doing satin stitch. So there we go. Right there. The little circle inside and everything. So since I still have, let's do a couple of more minutes. Since I still have this green here, and it's not that far, so let me see, can I do this one? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut. Okay, there we go. I cut it. And then I'm going to do this little green, this little circle there, and then that'll be it for today. Then we'll do some more of the satin stitch. But I want to get y'all pre-prepped because we're getting ready to do another slow stitch, guys. Another one. This is where you the boss. That's why we call it Bossupmixmedia, where you are the boss of your creativity. And let's do this. So I'm going to do one more. And I'm going to keep this green going. I love it. So let's do it. And it's nice with these colors here. With the yellow and the little orange, peachy and all that. So this is perfect. So I'm going to carry this green on. And satin stitch is so awesome. You can do so much with a satin stitch. You can actually do a whole slow stitch in satin stitch. You know that? And basically this is like slow stitch. Okay? This is slow stitch. If you think about it, I'm slowly showing y'all how to do satin stitch. Okay, so and I'll meet you at the end of this circle here. And I hope everybody is getting it. Okay, here we go. One more stitch. And guess what? We are done the satin stitch, which is the filler stitch. And you know what? I see one little spot there, and I'm going to get it, voila, right there. And I'm going to bring it across, bring it and slide my needle across and see if I can fill it in. Yep, I can. There we go. Satin stitch. And then I'm going to bring my needle behind it. Okay. And then voila. There we go. Satin stitch. See how neatly it is? It's so neat. And look at that. So the next time when we do this, we will do the half moon shape. Oh, let me move this. I'm moving my hoop around too much. We'll do the half moon shape here and another circle, and we'll highlight more. So with that said, I hope everybody have an awesome super day or evening whenever time you're looking at this, and like and subscribe, and like I said again, say yes and I will send you this by email. Have a good one. Bye.